Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just coming on to do a live Q&A session for you all. Just waiting for y'all to come on in. I hope everybody is doing well. I've already gotten a few cash apps for the questions. So let me see. Just waiting for everybody to come on in if you want to have some questions answered today. Hey, what's going on, Ariel? How you doing? Let's see. Croaker Black, Soulful Spirit. What does that say? Timoni, Rudy. What's going on, y'all? The truth will set you free. Guided Light, Insatiable Lioness, Janae A. Carey, Cassandra Wilson, Ebb and Flow. Hey, y'all. Divine Heartbeat. I hope y'all doing okay today. It's good to see everybody. I'm doing well over here. I just, earlier, I have to be honest with y'all, I was feeling a little off balance. Okay, so I had to get myself back right, but I'm feeling pretty good now. Hey, Donald. Locks and wisdom. Okay, what's going on, Donald? Croaker. Yes, good vibes. Yes. Michelle, Sample, Seeker 777. That's my number. Yes, the truth was how are sometimes you get thrown off a little. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I don't know. When it starts to say reconnecting, let me know, because I see that on this end. And last time that happened to me, but come to find out the live was still going, even though it was saying reconnecting over here. So YouTube is a little funny. It's about time to leave. You went to live. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's freezing for you. It's going in and out. Let me see if I got my Wi-Fi on. Let me double check, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I got booted out. This thing gets on my nerves. Let me see. Hey, Lucy Lou. It's good to see y'all. Okay, it's clear now. It's clear now. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have these problems this time, y'all, because, I got my door closed. The Wi-Fi box is way in the front. I keep the door closed so that y'all don't hear all my children running around in the background. But if push comes to shove, then I'll just have to open up the door and we'll work it out from there. But I do have a few people that sent in their Cash App for questions. So if you have questions, if you want to get on top of the list right now, I have a few people. If you want to get in there, just go ahead and send your Cash App over, because I'm doing one question for 1111, two questions for 2222. Y'all know I like to work with the numbers. I will say, concerning the synchronicities, what numbers have y'all been seeing? Because my number has been 1111. What numbers have y'all been seeing out there? Because I feel like 555 for you. Okay, 444. Yeah, that's another one for me. 444. Look at that. 444 is a common one. 111. You said 111, 222, 333, 222, 444. Yeah, I see the most common one is 444 though. 1818. What, you on military time over there? 555, 1111, 999. Okay. Yeah, mine has been 444 and 1111. So, okay, there it is. Yeah. I always wonder if like the collective body of the chosen are seeing similar numbers, just to show that we're all in sync when it comes to like the messages that our spiritual team is sending us, or in sync when it comes to the energy. So I wanted to ask that question just to see where y'all are at. I can't see numbers, and my sister just died. Oh, my condolences. Last month. All you've been seeing is birds. Okay, I've been getting a lot of feathers though. I will say that too. And I saw the prettiest. Oh my goodness, I saw three beautiful things. So I saw in one day. This was like within a matter of minutes though. because I was waiting to see some spirit animals when I had my children out at the park. So let me write this down. Z just sent over a Cash App. And so we saw a baby praying mantis. That was the first one that we saw. Then turned around and saw this beautiful yellow bird. It was so cute. My youngest daughter, pointed that one out. Then turned around and saw a heron. And the herons, they fly alone. So they're not, they're kind of a rare bird to see. So we saw a heron just sitting out there by the water. So I was, excited that day because I got to see a whole lot of different synchronicities with the spiritual animals or whatnot. Let me see. Z. One question. Okay. 2 eagles. Wow. Okay. 222. I saw a red bird today. Yes, I've been waiting to see my cardinals because I'm always asking, like, where y'all at? Usually when I say that, they actually appear at some point when I'm outside, but they haven't been doing that for me lately. So I'm like kind of sad. Like, where's my cardinals at? You always see 2 eagles. You saw a fox. Yeah. I had a sighting with a fox not too long ago. Oh, my Cash App is $green 82212. $green 82212. So I will be starting with the questions that come through. Y'all know I like to pull cards for the overall energy for everybody that's in the chat. Please be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can keep up when I do come on to do lives. I don't do these often, but when I have the time to do it, I like to come on and interact with you all. Butterflies and birds. Okay, yes. Oh my goodness, that's what we saw too. We saw a lot of orange butterflies that day. Beautiful, huge orange and black butterflies. So, I like to associate the colors of animals with the chakras. So, of course, I was thinking about the sacral chakra. When I saw the yellow bird, I was thinking about the solar plexus chakra. The heron was actually a blue heron because it had the blue in it. So I found out that was a blue heron. And then, of course, the praying mantis, which was green. So heart chakra for that one. So let me see here. The card that I got for the collective is a new beginning. So it's new beginnings is happening for y'all right now. So anticipate that you're leaving one season and getting prepared to move towards another one if you haven't already crossed that threshold here. So it froze again. I don't know. It's not saying it's reconnecting over here. Let me know if y'all can't hear me. I do have here third eye chakra coming out here. So it looks to me like a lot of your gifts, your intuitive gifts are actually becoming stronger here. Okay, I see Janae 2222. So you have 2 questions there. Your third eye chakra, your spiritual gifts are starting to awaken even more. And I will say that's been the case for me as well. Picking up on things, much more sensitive to energies. My dream state is more heightened at times. Like, it's been kind of crazy, the type of dreams that I've been having. I don't always share all of my dreams, but a lot of them, when I feel guided to, when I share it, it's like it's something else where I'm traveling in the spiritual realm when I go to sleep. So are y'all having a similar experience where your dreams are becoming more heightened, or your spiritual senses, like you're able to detect and sense things more? Just want to let you know you are a beautiful soul. Oh, thank you, Divine Heartbeat. Same to you. I see you got my number 7 right there too. That's another number that I've been seeing a lot lately, is 7. And that's my life path number. So I love when I see my life path number. So I see Garrett. So Garrett, I think, let me see. I don't know. Let me know if you're sending a donation, because it looks like a donation that you're sending. It is 1111 for 1 question, 2222 for 2 questions. So if you want to update that, I don't know if it's a donation or whatnot, but update it if you want to ask a question with the required amount there. Same life path number 7. I figured that with the 7777. Now I do have here, take a breather. Some of y'all are being required to just woosah, because I know I had to do that earlier today. And when my energy gets thrown off, I'm glad that I created my own deck, y'all. My Heal Yourself deck, because I had to go within and figure out, like, why do I feel off balance? So I pulled the cards. I did a burning and releasing, and I feel so much lighter. You know, it's always good to be able to tap in and know what's going on with yourself. But you do have take a breather. This is Cancer energy. Some of you all might be Cancers out there. I feel like you're being called to take a breather because I feel like you're being called to take a breather. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh my goodness, Lord. I apologize. One second, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm back. So let me see. Cancer season. That's right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because my youngest baby is a Cancer. So yes, we're in Cancer season. Take a breather, because with this new beginning card coming out here, it's just saying that things are shifting, things are changing, and you know, anytime you're going through change, that could, you know, it can tire you out a little bit. So it's like, okay, just go with the flow, take a breather, surrender to the process of change. You know, her arms are outstretched, so that's a okay there. So what's even more powerful than a salt bath is actually going to the lake, going to the beach, you know, going to the water and getting into that water just like she's doing here. This is a very powerful way to cleanse your energy and to like get a lot of spiritual uploads through nature. It's a great way to ground. So then the next one you have is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Can y'all hear me out there? The rays of the sun does make the skin golden. Yeah, I love being out in the sun, y'all. I'm telling you. Um, a lot of people do compliment my skin. And it's mainly because I use my oils, and my oils, I feel like because my oils are infused with herbs, it changes the color of the oil to where it's more like a golden color. So when I use it on my skin and I go out into the sunlight, I think it's something about connecting in that way, because the herbs has the earth in it. I mean, you know, the herbs come from the earth, and you put it inside of the oil, which comes from the earth, because it's black seed oil, olive oil, castor oil. This is all natural things. You put it on your skin, and it I don't know, over time I guess it does create that golden hue. I guess, I don't know, but I stay out in the sunlight. um so let me see. So yes, it says balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is the full moon in Pisces energy, so a lot of water energy is coming out here. Mind you, water deals with spirituality too, and you got the third eye chakra here, so y'all are really tapping in on a spiritual level, where your gifts should be very, very heightened at this time. Maybe it's something about Cancer season that's going to allow you to dive a lot deeper and really pick up on those intuitive messages that's coming through. Um, that's yours? Okay, baby, we'll talk in a minute, not right now. Huh? Okay, one moment. One moment, y'all. I need that door closed, baby. Okay, so yes, all right. So now let me see. I'm going to answer a couple of questions for those of you who have paid for your readings, and then as we go in between, I'll be doing collective messages to see what's going on with everybody. So first, I'm starting off with Cassandra. If you're in here, Cassandra, please wave and send your first question, and we'll go ahead and get right into it. Cassandra, you have one question here, and then after Cassandra, it's going to be Donald. And then after Donald, it's going to be Jamie. So Cassandra first, Donald, then Jamie. Cassandra, if you're here, please wave. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. Hey, Savannah. Who is that? Hello to spiritual. Who is that? Oh, Her Rising, spiritual healing. Oh, thank you. Demina. Is that Demina? Danina. Y'all know I got to get all close to the camera. Sorry for that. You know, I got my face all up in the camera, but I might need some glasses. I'm pretty good though, because when I sun gaze, I actually find that my eyesight is strengthened. There was a time when I first started sun gazing, because I was not as trained. where there was little blurry spots that I was seeing, and I was kind of worried at first, but over time, my eyes adjusted. So let me see. The illuminated one, how you doing? Thank you, Natasha. So let me see, does she show? Oh, there she is. Oh, you want a general? Okay, Cassandra. So let's just see what comes out for you. General reading. So you have here, travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. Okay, so you're being called to get out and move around. Traveling doesn't always have to consist of going to another country. You can travel and experience life from right there in your own town, mainly just getting out into nature, adding that dimension to your life by seeing things from a higher perspective. It doesn't have to cost a whole lot, because some people are like, well, shoot, I don't know if I should be traveling now because funds are tight, but get out and move around. Then you have balance all dimensions of your life. This is very important for some of you. If you've ever listened to my messages, I like to say in spirit and in flesh, in sleep and awakened state, across all timelines, realms, and dimensions, known and unknown. That's very important when it comes to doing your declarations, because it allows you to clear energy on all dimensions, because we're multi-dimensional beings. So for you, Cassandra, you might want to consider adding something like that to your declarations when you're clearing things out, because if you find that there's certain roadblocks that you're hitting in life and you don't understand why things are just not moving or flowing the way that you would expect them to based on the work that you've been doing, it means that you're not covering all the bases. So let's just say if you're calling in abundance and you're saying, okay, you're giving gratitude for receiving your inheritance, you want to receive it both in spirit and in flesh, across all timelines and dimensions, not just in the flesh. Because if there's a blockage in the spiritual realm, then there's going to eventually be a blockage in the physical realm. So you want to cover all dimensions. Then you have here, there's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. So are you considering going down a different path to do something new? Because if you are, you still have time to do it. Time is an illusion. So don't allow yourself to get caught up in time. If you want to take a different path, this is saying that you can definitely do that. It's not too late to do it. Let me see. I'm going to pull a card from this deck for you, Cassandra. Okay, you have conflict and defeat coming out here. So there is this energy of maybe feeling conflicted when it comes to something in your life here. There might be some changes that's happening, or that you might run into some changes here. But remember, it says there's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. So you don't have to go back down or to descend down into this dark energy. If you do, though, if you find yourself taking a few steps backwards for whatever reason, because you're feeling conflicted about taking a different path, this candle is down here to light your way. So your spiritual team has you. It's just showing that maybe there's something that you missed that needs to be cleared out and released, something that was hidden, or something that you're in the dark about that you need to shine some light on, so that you can do some work on it and then continue upward towards your north node, ascending upward on this journey. Okay, so I feel like if you end up going through some changes, your spiritual team is trying to redirect you. Okay, there's a strong sense of you being redirected towards your purpose, Cassandra. So that's what I'm seeing for you in terms of a general. Okay, nothing will come of this situation. Something is coming to a close for you. Okay, something is not going to keep moving forward. It's like it's a brick wall that you're hitting with something, and you're being called to take a different path. So if you're conflicted about that, I feel like if you get out, travel more, get out of the four walls that you're in, it's going to expand your understanding of what's happening. It's going to awaken your creative gifts. It's going to awaken those intuitive nudges so that you can feel more comfortable with taking a different path. The more that you get out and travel, it adds dimension to the point where you don't feel like there's only one way. When you get out into the world, you start to see there's infinite possibilities. And I think that's what you're being called to do. Get out more so that you don't feel like there's only one path that you can take. So there's still time to change that path, Cassandra. So that's what I'm seeing for you. You're welcome, Cassandra. So the next person is Donald. So whenever you're ready, Donald, I'm here. to answer your question. You got 2 questions here. And then after Donald, I have, oh, there you are. Okay, you said, what does my spiritual team want me to know? Okay, let's see. And I know you have 2 questions, so I'll answer this one first, and then you can go ahead and send your other one. Oh, yeah. I don't know. If you're subscribed to my channel, you probably have to turn on the notifications bell, because you know YouTube try to hide me in a corner. They try to hide me in a corner somewhere. I have so many people that end up coming and saying, you know, you just popped up out of nowhere on my YouTube thing. I didn't even know you existed, but YouTube doesn't always send out the notifications or put me in the algorithm. So if you want a general reading, you can ask 1 question or 2 questions. So here we go. You have here change, integration, and sharing. So there's some major changes that's happening in your life, Donald. Your spiritual team wants you to know to get prepared for these changes. With the cycle here, it's showing me the Wheel of Fortune. Something is actually turning around in your favor. The yin and yang symbol is actually in both of these cards. You might not be able to see it in this one, but it's all the way in the center of this wheel. And then you have it here with the integration here as well. So I feel like your spiritual team wants you to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Make sure that they are balanced in a healthy way, because this is going to help you moving forward, because you're being called to share something with the world here. Or it could also indicate with the sharing card is that you're going to have an overflow of abundance to where you'll be able to share with others or help others. So this could be spiritually, this could be through your words, this could be through your physical actions, but something is changing for the better here. And you're being called to find that balance between your masculine and feminine. Okay, you have politics coming out here. So, I'm going to clarify this politics card, because this could indicate that you have somebody around that's trying to play politics with you who's wearing a mask that might not have the best intentions, or it could indicate that you want to take the mask off and no longer play politics with the world and just completely be authentically you. But let me see, why is politics coming out? I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that it's okay to be yourself, to share who you are with the world. Okay, so you have here creativity coming out, and then you have abundance coming out here. Now, this abundance card is someone that's sitting on a book, okay? I don't know, baby. I'll look at it later. We'll see. The abundance card is someone sitting on a book with the creativity. So you might be called to write a book to share your creativity with the world, because this is clarifying politics. So it's something about unmasking, taking the mask off, and fully expressing your creativity here. Okay, and this will attract abundance to your life. Your spiritual team is guiding you to do that. Yeah, I have participation coming out for you. So it feels like you're being called to participate in your purpose. There's others who are stepping into their purpose, and you're being called to do that as well. And then you have going with the flow. So they don't want you to resist the change that's happening here, but instead go with the flow, go with that cycle of change. And like the eagle, you know, you stay in the eye of the storm so that all of that change that's happening around you doesn't impact you on a negative level. So it feels like, yes, staying in the now, in the moment, awakening your creativity, balancing out your masculine and feminine, removing any mask, being transparently who you are, and participating with them as they take you through the cycle of change. So then your next question, let me see, where are you at? Where's Donald at? Okay, what does my spiritual team want me to know? I see that question. What's your second question? Okay, there. What to expect the rest of 2023. So let's see. And then after Donald, I have Jamie. Jamie, if you're here, I see you have 2 questions. So the rest of 2023 for Donald, I'm looking at my timer on my computer. It's probably, I'm sure it's wrong, but it says 6:33. So the number 6 is very important for you, Donald. that deals with harmony, balancing something out. Let me see. Okay, so let me see, Donald. My apologies. I'm just writing down people's names as they send the cash apps through. So for the rest of 2023, we do have something going on with your finances here. There's going to be some changes that happens when it comes to your finances, but I feel like this is in a positive way. We'll see with the material and financial changes. I have take a breather. Okay, so you want to, if you feel like things are moving kind of slow, you want to find that balance here. Take a breather, relax, get out into nature. Don't get overly consumed with whatever changes it is that you might be going through at that time. No, baby, not right now. Please take that out. I'll look at all that later. Thank you. Close that door. Okay. Um, all right. Sorry, Donald. So then I have here work through your feelings. So there's going to be some emotions that you go through in 2023. It doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen the rest of 2023, but there's some changes that's going to happen concerning your material growth. And you're going to be called to find that emotional balance here. Work through your feelings, take a breather, and know that you are safe. I feel like you are protected. Look at that. See, because blessings will come through. So that abundance is going to come through for you in 2023. The bottom of the deck says wisdom with the number 5 again. So there will be some changes that you go through. But again, this person here is holding a book. It's something about a book for you that's very important, Donald. And you want to be loyal to your decision here. Listen to your internal wisdom and that spiritual wisdom that you've gained over time. But the number 5 is important for you. So if you start seeing the number 5, just know that, there are some changes that you're going to go through, but these are necessary changes because that was one of your first cards, the card of change. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Donna, for 2023. I hope that brought you some clarity. My next person is Jamie. If you have your questions ready, Jamie, I'm just writing down people's names here. So Videl, I see you have one question here. And then Garrett. Garrett, you have one question. Okay. So let's see. Did you already send your question, Jamie? Where's Jamie? And as I told you all before, when I do these readings, for those of you who are in the chat that's not necessarily sending over a payment to ask your specific question, you can always set your intentions. You can say, okay, the next question that comes up is going, whatever answer that person receives is going to be in alignment with the answer that I need. You can do that as well, okay? Energy is fluid. You can also say, hey, the third person down that asks a question is going to be in alignment with the answer that I need. However you do that, okay? So don't feel like you can't get anything from this, these questions here. Let me see. Okay, there's Jamie. What can I expect to see going forward for 2024 to 2025? Since I've been seeing 9/11 so often, what is this trying to tell me? I'm a Leo, married to a Taurus male. Okay, so we're first looking into 2024. I have a hard time saying that because I haven't even, it's coming up though. Might as well get used to it. 2024 to 2025. Has anybody else been experiencing time moving so rapidly that you look up and it's like, how is that even possible? That's something that I've been experiencing a lot lately. Thank you for the super chat, y'all. I appreciate that. To Kay, has anybody else been experiencing that? So for 2024 to 2025, I have hold your vision. So it's something that you might envision yourself doing, and you're going to be called to hold that vision, stay in alignment with whatever that vision is in 2024. Let me see. You might come up with some sort of creative idea in 2024. Let me see. You have new beginnings here. So it's definitely going to be something new that happens in your life where you're going to be closing the door on something from the past and starting from a fresh, clean slate with the number 0 right here. Let's see. 2024. I thought a card flipped. I guess not. You have spiritual strength coming out here. So I feel like you're going to definitely be more spiritually strong in 2024. A lot of y'all said, yes, time is moving fast. Yes, time has been flying for years. Well, yeah, it is. It has been doing it for years, but for whatever reason, lately it's been like, you look up, it's the weekend again already. Like, how, where, when did that happen? So yes, so then spiritual strength, I feel like it's gonna be a new beginning in terms of some things that you're gonna be doing on a spiritual level too. I'm almost picking up that you're going to take the leap of faith towards a spiritual calling or a spiritual purpose. So if you have a vision, if it's something that you see yourself doing that's spiritual, feels like in 2024, you're going to be moving towards that, whatever that looks like for you, okay? Who is that? Ariel, you said you sent a cash app. I have a Airy, maybe that's you. I have foundation and achievement. So it looks like there's a foundation here, something stable. You could be relocating too. That might be something too. If you visualize yourself moving into a new home, that's definitely a strong possibility here with the foundations and achievements. It looks like this person is walking out of one, out of one structure and moving towards another one. So that could be something that's happening for you as well. I have love begins, so there's going to be some balance when it comes to love doing. In 2024, focus, don't get distracted, and it's going to require for you to use your spiritual strength to stay balanced when it comes to this new beginning here. Okay, so yeah, so then I'm just looking at I don't know if that's somebody that's trolling. I don't know what that is. What is my mission on earth? Okay. Well, so now, oh, you said that's you, Ariel. Okay, yes. You're coming up in a couple of just a couple more people ahead of you. So now your next question here, Jamie, I hope that answered your first question in terms of where things are going for 2024 to 25. Your other question, let me see, I'm trying to find you. Okay, you've been seeing 9/11. So what is that trying to tell you? Let's see, what's 9/11 trying to tell you? Because I remember at one point I saw that a lot too. And I saw it for a few months actually. It did end up leading to a point in my life where it was like, yeah, I had to call 911. Okay. But I'm hoping that's not the case for you. But sometimes our spiritual team does give us nudges well in advance because there's certain things that they want you to avoid. But if you don't necessarily get the message and you can't quite avoid it, I think it is saying that you are safe, you are protected, but it's reconnecting. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right, to everybody that's in the chat, if y'all don't mind just hitting the like button so that we can get more people in here so that they can get the notifications and all that great stuff. But 911 for you means go with the flow, okay? So that means don't resist the changes that's happening in your life, because the changes, you might feel a little bit of anxiety, you might feel a little bit of fear when it comes to these changes, because remember, you do have the card that says new beginnings. So there's going to be some changes that happens for you. Let me see. What is 911 telling you? What is lease? Whether I hope y'all are still with me. Oh, thank you, Russell. Hey, Russell. How you doing? So you have a rebirth of a new one. It's 111 people here. So indicate a new beginning. That's what I was saying. You're going to be letting go of some things. 911 for you means you're going to be releasing and letting go of some things here. And there's going to be a rebirth. So with any rebirth, that could indicate dying to something in order to be reborn into something new. So you're going to have to let go of something here. That's what it may not be the most comfortable change, okay? Look at that. See, I have the fighting card. So 911 for you does mean, oh, see, I got the tower at the bottom of the deck here, okay? There's something that's coming up that might not be so comfortable for you, okay? So just know that the fighting battle that you have to protect yourself in, or it could be a physical situation where something happens and there's this tower that happens. There's two people that's jumping out of a burning, figure here. This is divine intervention because something is not stable, it's not solid, and you end up having to release and let go, but it's preparing you for your rebirth. So it's something that had to be cleared out in order for a shift to happen in your life. So that's what 911 is meaning for you, okay? I will tomorrow, baby. So go with the flow of this change. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that brought you some clarity, Jamie. My next person is LaTonya. LaTonya, if you're here, oh no, not LaTonya, LaTonya. LaTonya, if you're here, I see you have one question. Please be sure to send your question. Could you scroll up a bit? And my question, please, that's Raquel. Let me see, Raquel, I don't have you on the list. What's your, do you have a different name on your Cash App? Let me see. Do I have Raquel? No, I don't have a Raquel written down here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sandra. Oh, you sent it to the email. Wait a minute, that's ready. Okay, I'm confused. Thank you, Russell. Oh, okay, with your marriage. Okay, I understand. So yeah, that could be the change that you're getting ready to experience. No, I'm asking the chat room. You sent it through PayPal. Okay. All right. Well, let me check. So then I'm looking for LaTonya. If you're here. Oh, you said LaTonya is your real name. I see you. Okay, ready. So yes, please type it and send it to me because I can't go check my emails right this second. No, ma'am. Let me see. Whew, it's hot up in here. I have to turn the air on. Let me see. Okay. So Garrett, you sent a question. Yes, you're going to be coming up after a few people. I'm doing it in order based on when the payment was sent. Okay, so you say your car was stolen overnight and recovered shortly afterwards. Okay. All right. So let me see. Oh, thank you. Shasta Essentials from Trinidad. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all go out there and play. Go out there and play. I should turn the air on, baby. So your car was stolen. Message. So it looks like you were supposed to be slowed down here. That's at the bottom of the deck. But then I have right here. But with the postponement card, it's something about you being slowed down of this harvest. Okay, there's a harvest that's coming in for you, and the number 9. This could definitely deal with your like something coming to an end, some sort of cycle coming to a completion. Let me clarify this with a different deck because I'm picking up that maybe yeah, see, look at all of these pentacles. I'm just cutting the deck. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's something about your harvest. Something is growing here. But you might be called to slow down. Are you moving too much? Are you working too much? April, let me write you down. Are you giving yourself a break? You know, maybe that's the message too, because the Queen of Pentacles puts in a lot of hard work. And the 7 of Pentacles is planting those seeds and nurturing them so that they can grow. So are you overworking? Do you need to take a break? That could definitely be the message for you. With the car being stolen, I'm glad you got it back. So let's see. Trying to see here. Yeah, look at that. So you have the, you might be called to cut somebody out that you could be working with. It's something is trying to be revealed to you, and the only way is to slow you down so that you could take a better look at it. I mean, I see that you're working hard, you got abundance that's coming through for you, you're reaping the fruits of your labor, but you might be called to, whether you cutting out a job or you cutting out certain people that you're partnered up with because you're gaining some sort of clarity about something, or people that's around you. That could very well be the situation, but it's definitely something deeper that deals with your abundance. Yes, I have been working hard at healing. Okay. So not necessarily physically working hard. How you doing, Junior? Um, hey, Daniel. So here you have two of swords in a reverse. Something is being called to you in reverse. Have you been seeing the number two a lot? I do feel like, though, this is saying that you're being called to me to see first, think and reflect. Um, and there's some cuts that needs to be made here. So I hope that gave you some clarity. I'm gonna just pull one card from this deck here for you, LaTonya, and then I'm gonna move on to Cynthia. Cynthia, I see you have one question. So wisdom is here, but it's coming out in the reverse with the shadow card in the reverse. There's some shadow work that does need to be done because you might not be listening to your intuitive wisdom. It's something that you're not seeing here. So something is being postponed. I feel like that having your car stolen, it means that movement is not happening. So you want to see where the blockage is at. It's some sort of blockage here that needs to be cleared out. So if you want a personal reading, we can dive deeper on that. Just email me. So the next person, let me keep up with what's going on here. The next person is this is Cynthia. Or was that? Let me start crossing names out so I don't get confused. Cynthia and then Ari. My question is, what does my spiritual team want me to know? Okay. And then after Cynthia, we're going to go for Ari. I see you have one question. So let's see. What does your spiritual team want you to know? I got to give me a fan. I don't have the air conditioner in my room, y'all. My children got the air conditioner and they think they too grown. They turn it on and off when they feel like it. So when I have the door closed, I don't get much air in here. I don't have central air right now. That's why we got to get us a house. Okay. Got to get a house. Let me see. So what does your spiritual team want you to know, Cynthia? Your spiritual team, wow, you got the same energy. Travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. So you're being called to get out too. You have don't allow scarcity mindset to limit your success, which makes sense because traveling, again, that adds dimension and it shows you there's infinite possibilities out there. So they want you to get out and add dimension to your life so that you can see that you're not just limited to one way of living, one way of doing things. There's Thank you, Tamika. So then you have here, learn how to honor and treat your body well. So this could indicate, just like this woman is outside, she's stretching. Maybe you want to do more exercising. It could indicate that you might want to make some shifts to your diet. It could indicate that you might want to, do some affirmations throughout the day or drink more water because she is surrounded by water. But work on your health as well on a holistic level is what I'm saying, picking up that your spiritual team wants you to know. I have be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. That's very important. So it's certain things that you're being called to release here. If you had certain beliefs. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me now. Okay. So it said, know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. So if you ended up making a decision to do something different and you was if you was questioning whether or not letting go of something, person, place, or thing was the right thing to do. It says, yes, it was the right decision. Okay. Then you have here, it's okay to be different. Don't try so hard to fit in. So you stand out, and be okay with that. If you had to release a person here, who you are, who you're becoming, because you are very different, then just know that that was the right decision. Then you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. Okay. So you are attracting your tribe to you, if you feel like, okay, you don't know where your tribe is at, the people that's in alignment with what you believe, they're coming. Okay. But you do connect with those people on a spiritual level first before you connect with them in the physical realm. Okay. So I hope that answered your question in terms of what your spiritual team wants you to know. The next person is Z. You sent, let me see, you have one question here, Z, and then I have Janae. So Z, if you're here, please wave. I'm trying to see here. Okay, let me see something. You're welcome, Cynthia. Z, if you're here. Let me see if I have some more updates here. Okay, so leave the door cracked open. Leave it open. Okay, so there you, is that Z? Okay, there you are. Okay, so what's your question, Z? We have an air conditioner. We have 2 air conditioners. It's just, we have the units. So when my door's closed, I don't have the air conditioner in my room. So if I close the door to keep my bees out, so that y'all don't hear plenty of air, we say cool, y'all. So don't worry about that. Okay. Let me see. Z. Oh, you put your, okay, I don't even see it up there. Let me see. Z is me. Let me go up further. Okay, I've been getting anonymous calls. Someone's calling, holding the phone. It is somebody that knows about my son's death. Oh, is it someone that knows about my son's death or one of his friends? I'll tell you, I've been getting a lot of them calls lately too. If y'all been getting them type of calls, put a 1 in the comments and let me know. Do we have people that's out here that's just, messing with folks, or is this just, I don't know what's going on, because it's been happening. I get random calls from different phone numbers, all types of crazy foolishness going on. But let me see, what are you getting these phone calls for? Let me pull, I'm gonna pull from a different day. You're getting them too, unshakable. He's bisexual, by the way. What's going on here? Okay, so let's see here. Cyberbullying. So why are you getting these calls? So the Chariot is in the reverse. The Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Just to see if you can figure out, like, if you can see who's doing this, because the Moon in the reverse is like, okay, revealing something that's hidden. So it does look like someone is definitely trying to create problems for you here. The Page of Cups, it could be somebody that's very immature, maybe somebody that wants to say something, but they're holding themselves back from communicating their truth here. Maybe they think that you can just figure it out. I don't know. With the Moon in the reverse, this is somebody from your past, though. This apps where they get different phone numbers, and it looks like they're, different people calling from different states, but they're actually not right. Reverse. It could be an actual, like, a female that's bitter. Okay. The Queen of Swords in reverse is very bitter. Look at that. The Knight of the Knight of Swords here. That's somebody that has a whole lot to say, but they're just not bold enough to say it. Somebody from your past that you might have released that you didn't have the best memories with. And it could very well be a feminine energy, or maybe that's you. You can be in the Queen of Swords energy where you cut someone off and you're not communicating with them. And so they're just playing on your phone now. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there, Z. See, I'm cutting the deck again at the Knight of Swords. Somebody from your past, because I saw the Six of Cups twice. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords again. This is in the reverse, though, so they can't openly communicate whatever they feel, and they're suppressing it, but they want to open up whatever it is they want to say, but it might not be so great. Somebody might want to apologize, though, with the Page of Cups, but I don't feel like this will be genuine because all the other cards indicates like pettiness, you know? So they might try to come back into your life with an apology on the surface, but behind all of that is somebody that really wants to come in and start some problems with you. Maybe they see you moving forward in a positive direction and somehow they want to slow you down from that forward movement with the Chariot in the reverse. So I would just say, if you don't, they want to keep you in a state of confusion. If you don't know, if you don't recognize the number, then keep on pushing them to voicemail and keep it moving. The Emperor is actually here twice in the reverse back to back. Okay, so this is somebody who has some real control issues. They could be a narcissist. This is a strong masculine energy as well. Maybe this is somebody that you're no longer talking to. This could be a father figure. This could be somebody who's, it could be a father of your children, the father, your father, something about a masculine though, somebody who's lost their position of control. Yeah, because you've gone into isolation and removed your energy. So that's what I'm picking up right there. Okay, so, y'all, okay, let me go ahead and write down these names that's coming in so I don't miss nobody. So, Janae, you're next. You have 2 questions here. I hope that gave you some clarity for Z. Okay. So, Andrea, and then I have Sherry. So I'm just writing y'all down. You have 1 question here. Okay, so now, again, my next person is Janae, and then I have Videl, or Videl. Maybe it was Videl. I put down Videl. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me just double check for this name here. Okay. Second. Okay. All right. So there you are. Okay. You said Videl? Okay, I got you. And then, okay, Janae, did you send your question? Let me check for you. Do you have me? So that's April. Yes, I have you on the list, April. I remember seeing your name. Yes, you're coming up after 2 more people ahead of you. When's your next live reading? I do not know. This is very spontaneous, y'all. You know, I have a pretty large family, so I just kind of get in where I can, fit it in. I'm looking for Janae. Okay. Last time we spoke, you warned me that my relationship was a toxic karmic cycle. I agreed and I left. Will I find my divine masculine energy to do life with this season? Okay. Now, when you say the season, are you speaking on the summer season, or are you speaking on, because season is kind of open-ended, but will you find your divine masculine, Janae? And then, okay, so that was one question. And then you could send your second question. So let's see, in terms of your divine masculine. So the Emperor is coming out in reverse here. Your divine masculine is not ready yet. This masculine has work to do when the Emperor is in a reverse. I mean, obviously, the Emperor in the upright is the divine masculine of the tarot deck, the Empress and the Emperor. But it came out in the reverse. So it's showing me that he still might have some ego issues, some control issues. Maybe he hasn't gained full control of his life in certain areas where he's taken his power back. There's some work for him to do. I feel like when it comes to his finances, there's some things that is keeping him from feeling like he's stepped into emperor mode. He could be overly concerned with finances, like overly consumed with the material things is what I'm picking up on too. And he's not very grounded just yet. There's some work to be done for your emperor, wherever he's at. There's some work to be done for him. Let me see. So then I have the Steve. Okay, Taylor, I see you. We are a direct reflection of one another, okay? It could indicate that maybe the work that you need to do on your end, because we do affect one another, even when you haven't met them yet. You affect one another on a spiritual level because you have a spiritual bond, a spiritual purpose. And so it might indicate that that it's almost like you affect him on a spiritual level. So it could be that he needs to balance out his feminine energy. You need to have a balance between the two. So there's work that your divine masculine needs to do. Not saying that you won't come into union with him, because I'm not picking that energy up. I'm just picking up he's not ready. And so it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for him. Okay, Taylor. Let me write your name down. My apologies. I'm still working on you here. Magdalene. Okay, so okay, that's weird. Okay, 2 questions. All right, I got you. Okay, so yes, he has work to do. Okay. Let me see what's holding him back. Let's get a little bit more detailed here for you. Okay, the King of Cups is here. And then the Four of Pentacles is here. I feel like he has a hard time expressing himself. Like he does need to work on his feminine energy. I feel like he loves hard, but he has a hard time being open and expressing those things. I also see that he's dealing with some financial issues with the Four of Pentacles. Things are a little bit tight for him. Okay. So he doesn't feel like he's ready to level up and commit to any situation right now, because he's dealing with some hardship and he's trying to find that balance. But I feel like the moment that he recognizes that it's more spiritual than it is physical, it's spiritual first, then it's right now he's not ready. But will he come in? That's the question. Let's see what's going to happen between you and this Emperor who's in the reverse here. Because for that to come out twice in the reverse back to back, it just twice in the reverse back to back, it just lets you know that there's something going on with him when it comes to his personal power. Look, it says lessons will repeat until they are learned. This person is on a negative karmic cycle right now. Continue to make the most of every door. You will be a great success. You will have to go through it to get there. There's lessons to be learned. 2 cards about lessons. There's a strong potential that the two of you will come together, though. This person they have scarcity mindset right now, and so they don't see the potential right now. It's a lot of work for them to do. So I would say go within, look at yourself and see, do you have anything that you need to work on as divine feminine that could be hindering your connection in any way? And then go from there. Now, your second question, Janae, let me see, where are you? Okay. How do I continue to develop spiritually, creatively when my career doesn't allow that to be my focus? I'm grateful for security or flexibility, but want to be cautious of staying connected with the divine. So I tell people all the time, spirituality is not always a physical act. It's actually more powerful when you realize that it starts in your mind. It starts from internally. So just shifting the way that you think, expressing gratitude from the time that you wake up. Like when I wake up, the first thing I do is I take a deep breath and I say, thank you, Mother and Father, for the breath of life. Then from there, I go on to say thank you for all the other, for all of the other things that I anticipate will happen throughout my day. So thank you for life. Thank you for good health. Thank you for a productive day. Thank you for a day full of beautiful memories. Thank you for, whatever. Just give thanks in advance. That's being spiritual. You could do that all day, every day while you're at work. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's a job they work you like a horse, you could be giving thanks throughout the day that you have the ability. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Um, okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. So let me pull a card for you in terms of what you need to do spiritually for your spiritual growth. Let me see what's coming out. Okay, you have laziness here. So it does look like you want to maybe work on some things when it comes to health wise. That's actually doing spiritual work, working on your health, taking in healthy meals and things of that nature is actually good for you when it comes to your spiritual growth and development. So that's important now. You also have here existence. See, this is two completely different energies. You have one person who's sitting in a very uncomfortable place. There's broken glass all around this person, but they're pretending to be comfortable and happy, but they're not. They're wearing rose-colored glasses here. Then you have another person who's completely get some plants, okay? Bring the plants into your home. That's another way to help you when it comes to your spirituality. But the main thing is gratitude and shifting your thoughts throughout the day. So regardless of where you are, your mind does not have to be there, the entire time. You can zone out while you do what you do. Visualize a peaceful and comfortable environment. Give thanks, practice gratitude. That's all spiritual work, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you. That was Janae. The next person is Videl. If you're here, please. Videl. Well, you'd have to send over. I skipped Ari. I didn't do Ari. I thought I did Ari. Oh, I'm sorry. Where you at, Ari? Let me see. Let me go back. Ari, I'm trying to get your attention to let you know I was skipped. Sorry about that. Okay, what's your question, Ari? Whoever just texted me, I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, what's your question, Ari? And then after Ari is going to be Videl. Okay, so Ari. Okay, I have Oswell. What's the next phase of my life that I'm entering? Okay. The next phase of your life that you're entering. So let's see. I'm going to be cutting off in terms of taking funds for questions within the next, let me see, what time is it? I'd say by 9:30. I won't be taking any more funds by 9:30 my time. So I'm on Central Standard Time. I don't know what time y'all are on, but 9:30. So for me, that's like another 11 minutes or so, okay? So if you want to get a question or two in, go ahead and send that over, and then I'm going to close it out. So for you, Ari, you have there's getting ready to bow. This is a new exciting beginning here. So let me see, what is this passion all about? Ooh. Something about the solar plexus where you're going to feel confident, you're going to feel courageous enough to move towards whatever this thing is that you're passionate about. But definitely blessings coming in harmony. This might be a relationship. It's another way. It's at the bottom of the deck here. So this could be love, and this could also be abundance when it comes to material abundance, but something is going to be like an overflow, whatever this is. Okay. New passion and excitement. You have meditate and contemplate. So I feel like you're going to be able to find a lot more balance when it comes to your spirituality and those practical things in life. It feels more peaceful, very serene here in this next season of your life. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Russell. I agree with you. You do have here open up to change and going forward. So there's going to definitely be some changes that comes in, and I feel like you're going to be very comfortable. Okay, tell her I said don't do that. You're going to be very comfortable and open with these changes that are happening in your life. You have here going forward. So things are going to move forward in a positive direction. As you can see, this is moving towards the sun. So if you feel like it's a long journey ahead, I don't feel like it's a long journey. I feel like, yeah, because you have the waiting game at the bottom of the deck. That's something. So with the waiting game here, it feels like you've been waiting for these things. Maybe you've been praying for these things to come in, and it looks like this is happening here for you. So beautiful energy that you're moving towards, Ari. I have Pisces energy, Aquarius energy. But yeah, okay. Ari is scoring big. Yeah, I'm seeing really big energy for you here. So I hope that. Okay. Is that TV on in the front? Turn it off if you're not watching it. I know, baby. Okay, so the person that I know, leave the door open. Who's pregnant? Who y'all saying is pregnant? Ain't nobody pregnant over here. You got to do things to get pregnant. And ain't nothing strange going on over here right about now. I'd be pregnant with my purpose. Oh, Ari. Okay, never mind. My bad. I think I'm speaking too soon. Go on over there, child. Ain't nobody. Go that way. Shh, tell Minnie to quiet down some. Okay, so Videl, where are you at? Okay, Divine. Let me see. I don't have anybody on here named Divine. I need to know the name that they used under their Cash App. Please, let me have this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see. T-Boss said I sent my Cash App already. Oh, I see you. Okay, Boswell. I wrote your name down as well. Right now, I'm looking for Videl. So let's scroll back down, see what's going on. Oh, Garrett. I have Garrett. Garrett is next. Thank you, Khadijah, for the super chat. Ooh, it's hot up in here. Let me see. Videl. Yeah, I don't see your question up there. Okay, so while Videl is getting that together, I'm just going to pull a card for the room. Just, think of a question you might have. And but definitely a beautiful energy coming through for the collective. So now, oh, Khadijah, you're wondering about, then let me see, what did I skip you? What's your name? What Cash App name? What did you send? What Cash App did you send here? Do I have a twin flame? Okay, so I see that's question 2. The first one is general. Okay, so let's see, a general message for Videl. Yes, if you want to, that's fine. General message, let's see. So you have here shadow. So it is showing you that you might do some shadow work to uncover those things. Um, so do some shadow work here. Something is being revealed to you. Yeah, see, spiritual strength is actually coming out in the reverse. So I feel like you want to do more spiritual work. That shadow work consists of going within and seeing how you can be more in alignment on a spiritual, don't close that, on a spiritual level. Close BJ's door. You have the number 9 coming out twice. You have 18 here, which, you know, of course, that adds up to 9, number 9. So 9 is important for you because it's some sort of cycle that's trying to complete in your life, but you're being called to do some deep reflecting, because I feel like this is something that's not very obvious. It's not an obvious change. It's not, well, not change. It's not an obvious blockage. It's something that you have to dive deeper for. You got to look for this because you might have suppressed it. It might have been hidden some kind of way, but it needs to be uncovered. And it's going to take for you to do more spiritual work in order to uncover whatever this is. Let me see. What is this with the shadow? See if I can detect what it is. So, I have nothing will come of this situation. Maybe there's something, because the 9 is the card of, you know, completing a cycle. It could be saying that you want to do some deep reflecting to see that something is hitting a brick wall here. Something is not moving forward. And it's going to take for you to dive deeper to see why you're holding on to it. Okay, how you doing, Maralita? Let me see. So what is this? Okay, you have trust the universe. Okay, trust the universe. So I feel like you are being divinely guided. Whatever this is, look, there's a new beginning, the number 0. So there's some sort of new beginning that you're being called to move towards. But again, behind the woman, there's a door that's behind her that's being shut. So something needs to be closed out for you to take the leap of faith and, you know, to from moving towards this new beginning. What is preventing you from trusting that your spiritual team and the Most High has you? Okay, it says trust the universe. Nothing will come of this situation. Something is done. It's coming to a completion, and you're being called to embrace that and accept it. You do have your step out of your comfort zone, head on to that South Node energy where you're stuck in a situation where you're comfortable with being uncomfortable. So you're being called to step out of your comfort zone to move towards this new beginning. North Node energy. So shadow work is important for you right now. That's your general message. Now, your other question was in regards to, do you have a twin flame? After Videl, the next person that I have is Garrett. So you have one question, Garrett. After Garrett, I have April. So do you have a twin flame? Ooh, that card. Hold on. That flew way over there, y'all. Okay. So this says exhaustion. That's another number 9. You got a lot of number 9s coming out here for you. It feels like you got some work to do before you can actually attract your person. Something is not working anymore. If you've been wearing your representative or presenting a representative to the world, it's like a robotic image that's, you know, that this person is in, but they're exhausted from not being themselves. It's something about you being your authentic self, shedding the false layers. Something has exhausted you. It could be work. It could be something that you need to release that's just not, it's not in alignment. And so it feels like before you can actually attract that person into your life, you got to go within and clear this energy out. No, I didn't skip A. So yes, so Yeah, you're going to have to follow the guidance of your spiritual team because they are trying to direct you on some spiritual work that needs to be done before things can pick up and you can actually connect on a spiritual level to your divine partner, because y'all got to first connect spiritually before you can connect on a physical plane. Work has to be done. Blockages have to be cleared out spiritually before you can come in, because if that's not done first, then if you meet this person, you could very well self-sabotage the connection. So doing the spiritual work is very important. With the intensity card here, you're being propelled away from something that's not. And then after Garrett is, and then Khadijah. Oh, you know what? And y'all, it's after 9:30. So please don't send any more payments in, because I've already closed that out as of 9:30. Okay. So let's see. Garrett, are you here? Okay. Okay. I hope y'all can hear me. I know it's freezing up. I know. I'm waiting for Garrett to come in. Okay, Garrett is divine wisdom. Okay, I see you waving here. Did you send your question in yet? I don't see your question. So the collective, let's see. Look at that guidance. The spiritual team is guiding y'all out there. Okay, so if you feel like you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of spirit animals, things of that nature, just know that they are communicating with you and they are guiding you and they want you to trust them. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to know what my spiritual team needed me to do. Okay, well, you did. For the collective, the spiritual guidance card came out for the angels guiding you. So let me see. What do they need you to do? Yeah, so we're not going to be here too long tonight. I only got about maybe another 6 people and then we'll be closing out. But I appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. So let me see. Hey, Lucan, how you doing? So let's see. Look at that. Okay, so you have success coming out. Your spiritual team wants you to know that you are moving towards success here. Okay, one moment, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. So yes, success, Garrett. You have the rebel here. Your team wants you to know that in order to get to this success, though, you might have to be the rebel. There's certain chains that you're going to have to break. You may be the generational curse breaker of your family, so you might be called to actually do the generational curse breaking. Okay. If you want further information on that, you can definitely reach out for a personal session. But you are the generational curse to move towards. One moment. You are being called to be the rebel and to step outside of the box here. Okay, that's what you're being called to do, Garrett. Look at that. You have the courage card right here at the bottom of the deck. This says experiencing, though. So they want you to experience life more. Just be free. Allow yourself to be free. Get connected to nature more. And this is actually going to add abundance to your life as well, because abundance does start as much as possible. But there's a rebel energy that you're being called to embrace in order to take you towards this success. With the courage card coming out here, is showing me that you've been through a lot of rough places. You've been through a lot, but you're very different. You're very unique. The color that's sticking out to me the most is the yellow here. So solar plexus, work on your solar plexus, work on your courage, your confidence, your personal power, and your strength. Maybe light you a yellow candle and write on there, I'm courageous, I am confident, I am strong, I am powerful, you know. And if you find that there's some fears that you might have when it comes to embracing this rebel energy and being different, then you want to put on paper and burn. You know, I destroy and release all fears. I destroy and release all blockages, lack of courage, lack of confidence in spirit and in flesh. Burn that, okay? But you want to clear out any energy that's going to prevent you from breaking these chains, because you're being called to do something great. You didn't go through all of these changes and trials for nothing. So your spiritual team wants you to know that you will you will head towards success. You are moving towards success. Let me see. I'll take one more. Okay, so you have intensity and flowering, okay? Intensity and flowering. So it looks like things are going to move full speed ahead. Like you're growing, okay? You're definitely growing. There's a balance that you have with that yin and yang, with that black and white hair right there. It also indicates wisdom, okay? You have a lot of wisdom here, and you're being propelled into a new direction towards great success. And so don't fear the changes that are happening when things start picking up at a very fast pace. Remember to stay grounded, you know, do what's necessary to stay grounded. And because of your courage, because of your faith, because of your strength, in spite of all of these hard places that you had to grow through, I see you receiving abundance and your inheritance, your birthright. So that's what I'm picking up for you. Now that was for Garrett. Was that for Garrett or April? Let me double check, y'all. My apologies. Okay, that was for Garrett. That's right. So yes, I hope that brought you some clarity. So this is the next person is April, and then I have Khadijah. So April, if you're here, you can go ahead and send your question over. Okay, you've been cleaning out a lot of toxic energy. Yes. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I'm back. This is the worst live ever. I apologize, y'all. So April, your question is a general. So you have here, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. And then you have balance all dimensions of your life. So definitely taking care of yourself. Self-care is very important to you right now, April. If you find yourself being the caretaker to a lot of different people, or people relying on you in different areas of their life here, you're being called to pour into yourself. That's very important for you right now. Balance all dimensions of your life. So spiritually, physically, financially, mentally, emotionally, your physical health, all of these things need some balance here, because it looks like you could deplete yourself if you're not pouring back into yourself at this time, okay? So let's see what else is coming out for you, April. Khadijah, if you're there, please be sure to get ready to send your 2 questions. After Khadijah, I have Andrea, or it might be Andre. I might be saying that improperly. Then I have Sherry, then I have Taylor, and then Boswell. And yeah, I think that's everybody. That's right. Okay, so then I have here, you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. So you have some creative ideas that's coming through that you're being called to pour your energy into that. So it could be that if you find yourself pouring into other people too much, but you got these ideas, these visions that you haven't put half as much energy into, you're being called to redirect your focus and start pouring into these intuitive ideas, okay? Use that energy. Y'all. One moment. Okay, I'm here. So you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. Let me tell y'all something. I know I'm doing your reading, but this is one of the reasons why. Y'all remember a while back I was saying I wanted to do the dating show, right? To bring together couples, okay? Spiritual couples. I have not done that yet because it's too much noise. It's too much noise. Yes, too much noise in the background. And I need peace and quiet when I get ready to do that. So I have to make sure that my environment is in alignment for me to do something. Man. for me to be able to do something like that. Okay. And so that's what I'm waiting on, for things to shift. You know, when I get me a house, trust and believe, it's going to be more privacy. So I'm speaking that into existence, that we will have a house. So moving back to what I was saying here, sorry about that, but I had to bring that in for those of you who was wondering about that. So for April, yes, it's time for you to work on these intuitive ideas. Okay. Put your focus on these things. It says, the healing must be completed before you can transform. So there are still some things that you need to heal before your life can transform here. I don't know if there's something about codependency. Let me pull from my deck to see what the healing might deal with. We'll look into my Heal Yourself deck to see what is this healing all about for you, April. What do you need to clear out so that your life can transform? Because feels like you're being called to act on those intuitive ideas that the Most High is giving you. The intuitive ideas. You have blocked creative expression. You see, blocked creative expression. The healing that must be completed deals with your creativity. Your sacral chakra needs work because something is blocking your creativity. And your spiritual team is saying you need to act on these intuitive ideas. So you might already know what you want to do, but it's something about a blockage. You might have a creative block. You might start something and not finish it, you know, self-sabotaging projects, or not feeling as passionate about it after you do start it. And it could be because you're pouring too much of your energy into others and needing to pour that energy into your gifts. So I feel like that's very important for you right now. Okay, April. So work on those things, work on your sacral chakra, and you'll be able to move into the next, your life will be able to transform. Okay. So now the next person is Khadijah. You have two. Oh, yes, Khadijah. Two questions for Khadijah. And then, did I say it was supposed to be Andrea next or Khadijah? Let me see. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you gained your clarity. Oh, you crying? Don't cry. I didn't want to make you cry now. Hopefully those are happy tears. You know, I like to tell people, you know, when you get emotional, it's a good thing because that's your body purging and releasing. But, you know, set your intentions. With every tear that I cry, I'm healed. Okay. Everything has a potential to be healing. It doesn't just have to be emotions that you don't, you know, use it as a way of healing yourself in that moment is what I'm saying. So let me see. Okay, Andrea. I think I said, no, I think Khadijah was supposed to be next and then Andrea. Yes, so Khadijah, where's Khadijah at? Okay, oh, my question is, was there an inheritance left for me? And if so, who stole it? Shh, no ma'am. I want, Lord help me. Help me, Mother and Father. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so my apologies, y'all. Khadijah wants to know about inheritance. So let's see about your inheritance, Khadijah. And I appreciate all of you that did send the super chat as well. Thank you for that. I appreciate all the likes, thumbs up, you know, the comments, everything, the shares, whatever it is y'all doing over there to support me. I appreciate all of you. So Khadijah, in terms of inheritance, let's see. And just keep in mind that we all have an inheritance, okay? We all have an inheritance, whether it's you inheriting No, baby. Whether it's you inheriting your spiritual gifts, whether it's you inheriting a physical inheritance, okay? But we all have an inheritance. Not right now. Just wait. So I do have high honor. Wealthy man is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're held in high honor, but if there was someone, if there was a masculine in your family and your bloodline that had wealth, it looks like somebody might have lost that wealth here. Maybe this person had the intentions on leaving you something. Ooh, actually, I cut the deck and I saw the thief card here. This person might have lost their inheritance. See, I have thoughts here. This person might have been thinking about you. I feel like they had the intentions on leaving you something. Okay. What is it, baby? We're going to talk. I'm going to open it for you, okay? Let me see. What is this thief card here? This person may have had the intentions on leaving you something, but, oh, okay. I have mature woman. So it could be an older woman. The gift card is in the reverse here, okay? So that strongly indicates that it could be an older woman, a mature woman that actually ended up taking whatever this wealthy man had, and he was left with not much of anything to pass down to you on a physical level. But I feel like whoever this is, they did hold you in high honor, or maybe this person was held in high honor. Maybe this person was also in the service, or they might have had some sort of a position of authority or something like that, some sort of official position, but they ended up losing their wealth because the mature woman had something to do with taking it. Okay. No, I didn't, baby. It's in the car. See, I have poverty here, but it's in the reverse. Somebody, I feel like this mature woman might have had some financial difficulties. Maybe this is let me see. Who was this mature woman? Somebody wanted to come out of poverty, so they probably did some underhanded stuff to do so. No, ma'am. Okay. How you doing, Tina? Is that what that says? Time to live. Okay, time to live. So, okay, this mature woman, it says lovers. So this mature woman might have been in a relationship with this man who had some money and was held in high honor, but she might have done some underhanded stuff to get a hold of this money. And so her position was to come out of poverty by doing this. So this might have been her husband or something like that. You know, maybe somebody that was down the line, because I do have house here. Maybe they wanted to leave you a home or actually some money, but this mature woman, maybe because she was married to him, somehow found a way to prevent this person from leaving you an inheritance. Okay, baby, just lay on my bed. So that's what I'm seeing here in terms of inheritance. Okay, I feel like, yeah, because gift is here in the reverse again. I have judication. Somebody might have shifted or switched up some court documents or something like that here, but this is a couple that's standing before a judge. Okay. So it could very well be that maybe this person was concerned, whoever this is, it was probably an older person, okay? I keep saying was, so I don't know. Maybe this person is deceased. I don't know, but it does look like somebody had the intentions of doing that, but it was blocked. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that answered your question. Oh, Khadijah. So wait a minute. That was one question. Did you have another question here? Oh, okay. Let me see. Khadijah. You had two questions. So where's your second question at? I'm trying to find it. I don't see your second question here. Do I send the questions in the chat? Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, where's your second question, Khadijah? All right, after Khadijah, I have Andrea, then I have Sherry, then Taylor, and then Boswell. And that's it, y'all. So, Khadijah, please send your second question. All right, y'all. So, whew, it's hot. I'm gonna have to give me one of them old school fans. You know, the little cute ones. Let me see, because I'm shiny over here, y'all. Thank you for your beautiful gifts. I am so grateful that my guides led you to me. Oh, thank you, wait a minute, Soul Star Seer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, what are my family's intentions with me? Okay. That's the broken one, baby. Your family's intentions. So let's see. So, family, that's kind of open-ended because you're talking about a lot of different people. So I guess we'll just see the dominant energy, like the majority of them, like what are their intentions, unless you want to look into a specific person. So let's see, what are your family's intentions? Family's intentions. Okay, your immediate family. Oh, that was too many cards. I'm not going to take all of these. That's too many, okay? But if any of these happen to come back out, King of Pentacles, this does deal with family here. So let's just see. What are your family's intentions? I'm just going to pull a card. So we have here the Sun in the reverse. So the immediate family doesn't really want you to be all that happy here. The Two of Swords is in a reverse. Maybe they don't want you to see something clearly about them, because the Two of Swords in the reverse is taking the blinders off and no longer being at a crossroads. Like you see something very clearly with that coming out in the reverse. But with the Sun in the reverse, it's almost like they don't want you to shine the light on something here. Yes, you can take that. They don't want you to shine the light on something about this immediate family. Not that one, baby. Oh, mother and father. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, now y'all go to your room, please. Okay. Okay, so let me see. The King of Pentacles is in the reverse. So with the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, somebody might be a user. They might be kind of money hungry here. Maybe they want to take advantage of you when it comes to your finances. That could be a masculine energy that's in your family there. Two of Pentacles. It looks like some of your family doesn't want to see you thrive when it comes to your financial security when we're talking about immediate family, because you got a few Pentacles coming out here. Two of Pentacles is juggling. King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that might be struggling with finances. And then the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is like not being able to, or missing an opportunity for growth here, missing an opportunity for something that could actually be lucrative moving down the line. You got some people around you that's jealous though. You might have to put your sword up and be very strict and firm with a lot of these people in your immediate family, especially those that you intuitively know don't have the right intentions towards you. Because I did see that High Priestess coming out earlier, which for me indicates that you do have a strong intuition. You're being called to listen to that. So if you sense that there's certain people around you that's jealous, that's money hungry, that don't want to see you thriving in certain areas of your life, use that sword of truth to cut them off. Don't even think twice about it, because you got the twos coming out in the reverse. 222 is actually here. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So the number 2 is very important for you. There's something about balance that you're needing to gain in your life, and that could mean cutting out these people in order to find that balance. Okay, so you know which ones. Look at that, cutting out these people in order to find that balance. You got the sword here twice. Okay, so the Ace of Swords indicates gaining the truth. I feel like you know the truth, and especially with this Queen of Wands, that side is very jealous. Very jealous. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there in terms of your immediate family. I hope that brought you some clarity, Khadijah. Now for the next person is Andrea. If you're here, you can ask your one question, and then Sherry, and then Taylor after that. So Andrea, if you're here, please go ahead and send your question. I'm going to pull a card for the collective while y'all are here. I appreciate everybody that's still here with me. Let's see. Okay. Andrea, please wave. Let me know who you are and send your question with your wave, please. So this is a card for the collective, everyone that's here. So just think of your question, and whatever comes out, use your intuition on how this question or how this card answers your question. So I have Don't compare your life to others. Your journey is your own. Okay? This is your own journey. It says, change your perspective of the people that you are around and keep an open mind. This card was in a reverse, though. So it could be that, I don't know, in the reverse, I feel like it could be saying that you're right about whoever these people are. And you don't want to keep an open mind about some of these people. Don't compare your life to others. Your journey is your own. It could be that you have some people around you that's trying to compare themselves to you. Or maybe there's some concerns that you have about taking this journey because of the people that's around you. Maybe because of judgment by others, something about that. But that's what I'm seeing for the collective there. Look at that. Last card for the collective, you are creating a you that you will be proud of. So this is the unicorn here. You're very unique. When I see the unicorn, I see uniqueness here. So it could be that your journey is leading you down a path that a lot of folks just can't go. Okay. Y'all know that already. So let me see. I'm looking for, there you are. Okay. What is my spiritual team trying to tell me? Okay. I'm almost done, baby. I'm almost done. Just don't step right there because I don't want y'all turning off the light again. Okay, so after Andrea, I have Sherry. So please be prepared, Sherry. What is your spiritual team trying to tell you? So I have here, let go of the idea that you're not ready. If you feel like you're not ready to do something, your spiritual team is telling you it's time. Travel as much as you can. If this will add dimension to your life. If you feel like you're not ready to expand and to add dimension to your life, to do something different, your spiritual team is telling you, yes, it's time. Look at that. It says you're stepping into your highest divine life path. So something is guiding you towards your destiny here. And if you feel like you're not ready to take flight and to move towards that thing, your spiritual team is telling you, yes, you are. You are ready. Okay. Then you have here, there's more to know than what you currently know. They're trying to show something to you here. But you have to be open to the answers that's coming through. Let me see. What is it? Oh, that came out fast. You won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. So let me see. There's more to know than what you currently know. So yes, you are being guided. Your highest divine life path is leading you towards your soul tribe. So if you feel alone right now, you won't always feel that way. But there's more to know than what you currently know. Let me see if I can gather anything in terms of what you need to know that you don't know. So you have here, something from your past will resurface and it's okay to revisit. This could be anything. This does not have to be a person, but it could be something from your past will resurface. I feel like if you had an idea, if there's something that you felt like you were supposed to do and it dealt with your life purpose, and you might have walked away from it, you might have postponed it, you might have maybe put it on a back burner, your spiritual team is telling you that you are ready. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Don't push it off anymore because you are ready. And so whatever that thing is, whatever that thought was, it could have been a thought, a passing thought. And you was like, man, that would be really, I feel like that's my calling. You might've been excited about that idea for a minute, but then that flame died out and you ended up leaving it and ignoring it or something like that. It feels like your spiritual team is telling you it's going to come back up and it's okay for you to revisit that because it's in alignment with your life path. Who is that? Crabby line. Well, yeah, I'm definitely open to sending refunds. Because I don't know. I can do yours last. What is your name? What did you send yours under? Because I only have a couple of people left, but if you want a refund, just let me know. Let me see. So let me see. So for Andrea, yes. Hopefully that's answering your question in terms of what your spiritual team wants you to know. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Andre. Andrea, I don't know if I'm saying that properly. If I'm not, I apologize. I only have a couple of people left. So Crabby, if you want to have your question answered, just let me know, what did you send it under? Was it Cash App? What did you send it under? And what's the name that you sent it under? Under. I've been watching for a minute, and I think you're a nice lady. Oh, thank you. I try to be. I try to be. So let's see. One question, I'm just going to give one card for Andrea. Well, two came out. So I have patience and attuned to the divine. Something is growing here, okay? There's a seed that you already planted. I feel like you planted the seed in the spiritual realm, though. You had a vision, and this seed is now coming into fruition in the physical realm. There's some changes that has to happen. 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. So there's some changes that needs to happen. So you're required to be patient with this process of change and attune to the divine, attune to the Most High and your spiritual team during this process of change, because they're guiding you towards your life purpose, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that brought you some clarity. So the next person that I have here is Sherry. Sherry, if you're here, please send your question. It went through PayPal. Reciprocity. Oh, that was your name, Reciprocity? Okay. Well, how much did you send? Did you send for one question or two questions? Okay. Seeing a better place or a state is a beautiful idea once established. How well it is maintained is up to the body. I actually have two questions. My second question is, well, where's the first question? Did I miss the first question? No. Oh, you have two questions. How you got two questions? I think you paid for one question. Did I miss something? Let me go back. Let me make sure that I'm not yes, I see that you're here. You sent for one question, Sherry. So I can answer one question for you, okay? So just tell me the one that you prefer for me. I'm almost done, baby. Tell me the one that you prefer for me to answer. So I'm planning a big move to Georgia. Is that the right decision? And is it the right time? Okay, so let's see. So in terms of relocating, you want to know about relocating to Georgia. So let's see the energy if you relocate to Georgia. And then I have Taylor coming up too. What? Okay. Oh, I didn't know we had to pay. Oh, okay. Do I have time to send you a Cash App? Well, I'm done taking them for tonight. But you can always book a personal reading with me. You can email me. That'll be in the description. It's snita52415 @gmail. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my babies. I love my babies. They just something else, y'all. Sometimes. I don't know. I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. So sometimes I just need like complete silence, and that's impossible with children unless they're sleeping. So nighttime is my favorite time of the day. But then at that point, I'm exhausted, so I got to go to sleep. So, but yes, I love my babies. They keep me energized, and I'm always doing something new. So let's see, moving to Georgia for Sherry. 8 of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, I'm just going to lay a couple of cards out in terms of Georgia. The Hermit is in the reverse. Dang, the 5 of Swords. Dang, okay, the Devil. All right, so let's see. It looks like if you're going to move to Georgia, you might want to leave something or someone behind before you go there. It looks like you might have a hard time walking away from something that you're emotionally invested in. This could be a person, but this could be a situation that's a little bit toxic here. Maybe there's certain people around you. Are you planning on moving to Georgia alone, or are you taking people with you, or are you moving towards people that might be a little toxic? Because it looks like if you're moving towards certain people, you can end up walking right back into a very toxic environment. So let's say your objective is to leave from a toxic state or a toxic environment where you're currently at, because everybody around you is toxic, but you might know some people in Georgia. You might find that you walk into the same type of energy. I feel like you want to listen to your intuition on this one, because you do have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. Something is not over. It's something about holding on to something or someone from the past, and you're needing to put it to rest because it's blocking your success moving forward, and it's keeping you off balance here. Where are you at? Let's see. So you're talking about moving with your daughter and your son. You're talking about moving with your daughter and your son. I have the King of Swords here. This could most definitely be a masculine energy. I mean, I don't know that it would be your son per se. Is he an air sign? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? But it just feels like the energy goes with you. So it's almost like if it's not people that you're moving around or people that you're taking with you that's toxic, it feels like the energy travels with you from where you are to Georgia. So it does feel like there's some clearing out that needs to happen regardless of where you go. There's some work that needs to be done. There's some, you might want to look into some things and really establish, set some healthy boundaries. Speak your truth here. See, I have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It just doesn't look at that. I'm cutting the deck at the devil in the reverse. Now, I mean, the devil in the reverse is better than the devil being in the upright. But for it to be here twice, something, it's, I don't know, something, you might not see it though. Maybe you're in denial about it. There's something that you don't quite see. So a cycle is not going to close out. So the World card can deal with travel. But with this coming out in the reverse, it's like wherever you go, it doesn't matter if you're taking the same type of energy with you. So I'm really, I would like to be able to see Temperance is in the reverse. That's not feeling patient. That's feeling emotionally off balance. Something is not fully healed. You got the Tower here, but the Tower in the reverse can indicate that something is inevitable. Some sort of change or breakdown of a situation is supposed to happen, but you're not allowing it to happen. You might be holding on to something or someone, but I don't know. It doesn't feel comfortable. So I would just say really go within and evaluate what's happening in your current energy. Like, let's just say it's only you and your children. Is the energy, let me see, I and my twin sister are planning to move together to Georgia. I'm leaving my son and daughter here. Your son is 33, your daughter is 21. So something is not done though. I don't know if maybe somebody might end up convincing you to let you take them with you, or you end up walking into a situation in Georgia where it's still a little toxic. Evaluate your relationship maybe with your sister. Maybe if she knows some people out in Georgia, make sure that her energy is in alignment to where she's not moving towards people who are toxic, and it might introduce you to that energy. Something needs to be cleared out. So do some research, I feel, okay, before you make that move. Oh, thank you. You like my background? Yeah, I'm living on the beach side now. That's my vision. Next to some water where I can just walk out and just go skinny dipping. So let me see. Grand evening, everyone. I'm late. Yes, you're late. Coffee on deck. You're gonna need some coffee because we leaving in a couple of minutes. But it's good to see you. Why Georgia? It sucks here. Oh, you don't like Georgia? Yeah, I've been there before. That's all right. So that's what I got for you, Sherry. So Taylor, you're next. You got 2 questions, and then after Taylor, I have Boswell. You have 2 questions, and then that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Where was the other person? Did you say who was that? Was it Crabby Patty? Who was that said they might want a refund? Let me know if you want a refund or if you want me to.
I'll get some for Wazzy.
Okay, yes, do that for her, please, baby. Yes, I'm almost done, y'all. And put that in the sink. Minnie knows how to do it. Just set it on the counter and do it the proper way. Okay. Who was that said they wanted a refund? You got to let me know so I can know to do that when I get off. Do you want the refund or do you want to ask the question? Oh, okay. Crabby Lion. Okay. I said Crabby Patty. Lord. I apologize. So wait, I have to do Taylor next. Taylor, are you here? And then after Taylor, I have Boswell. Taylor first and then Boswell. I am 54 years old, but I appreciate all. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Oh. Why you say poor Crabby Lion? I only have 2 people ahead of you. I apologize if you sent your payment well ahead of time. Okay, it's Taylor. What is going on at my job? And what is my spiritual team's message for me? Okay, so your job first. So your job, what is going on with your job? Actually, I kind of want to use my other deck, but I'll pull from this one first. So for Taylor, ooh, it looked like you're ready to walk away from this job, Taylor. But you might be at a crossroads here in terms of whether or not you're going to do this. So it's something that you need to see more clearly before you walk away. The Hangman is in the reverse. So yeah, it's something that you need to see more clearly. Maybe you are refusing to see something about this job right now. It might not be emotionally fulfilling. It feels like it may not be your wish fulfillment. It might even throw off your family life where things are not as balanced in your home life as they could be because maybe you're just not emotionally fulfilled with this job. Let me pull from my other deck. And Boswell, you're next, and then Crabby Lion. So let's see. And I don't remember if you said how much you sent. Did you send for 1 question or 2 questions? 2 questions. So concerning your job, Taylor, let me clarify the 8 of Cups with this deck. What is the 8 of Cups? So I have teacher coming out here. It looks like you might want to walk away from this job to move towards something where you're more of a teacher of some sort, any type of teacher, unless you are currently a teacher and you're ready to walk away from your job. But it says you have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. So are you considering a career where you're teaching someone, or is that what you're currently doing? Let me see. Transporter. It says this is a good indicator that things will start to move rather quickly. But that makes sense because this transporter actually feels like this energy of the 8 of Cups. It's like your back is showing in both pictures here, moving into a different direction. So let me see. Oh, I have spirituality. So are you looking into teaching spirituality? Or do you feel like you're guided to do spiritual work, Taylor? It says you're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You're being called to move into a different direction if you're not already in alignment with this energy. It looks like maybe you are a teacher. Where is she at? Okay, so I'll pull one more card that says, look, take action. Yes. So if you know that you're ready to do this, if you know that you're ready to move towards a different direction, the answer is yes, take action. Come out of that crossroads here when you feel like you don't know which way to go, or you're trying to unsee the reality of the situation. I have two more, baby. And then it says, take action. Whatever your question is telling you, go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait. Take the next step and get ahead. Take the next step to get ahead. Just do it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take the next step to get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. So that's what I'm seeing for your job. You are being called to move into a different direction. And if you have been thinking about it, but wavering on the fence about it, is saying take action. Yes, move towards something that's more in alignment with your spiritual path, your destiny. That's going to be more emotionally fulfilling. Now, the next question that you had, what does your spiritual team want you to know? So let me see. I hope that answered your first question. Oh, somebody got kicked out of the room for 300 seconds. I didn't even know you could do the timers on here. 300 seconds. Well, let's see. We'll probably be done by then. Let's see. Oh, you're always thinking about it. Okay. So let me see. What does your spiritual team want you to know? So you have here patience. Okay, something is growing. I feel like you're getting ready to give birth to something here. If you're not pregnant, then you're giving birth to a gift. And I feel like once you actually birth this gift into the world, that's when you're being called to take action. So, one moment, y'all. Okay, thank you. So patience, yes. There's something about being patient here, though, because something is growing within you. You have experiencing here. Your spiritual team wants you to get back to experiencing life again. Get back connected to nature again. Awaken your creativity again. And nurture your gifts again. Because with the pregnant woman here, that's all about nurturing your gifts. Whatever it is that you're getting ready to give birth to, you're being called to pour your attention into it. Okay. And prepare for you to bring this gift to the world. I feel like you got some spiritual gifts here. You may want to look into your life path number, look into your north node, see what your destiny is here. Your destiny number, but it's something about spirituality where you're being called to move into a different direction, but it's a special gift that you have. And it's not in alignment with what you're currently doing, though. It's something totally different. You may most definitely be a teacher of some sort, spiritual teacher. It's me. I'm pregnant. Oh, everyone is asking. Oh, well, congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. So I'm picking up on your energy too. Let me see. Wait. Okay. Well, you do have here ordinariness. This is coming out in the reverse. I feel like you're not ordinary, though. What you're being called to do is very different. So your spiritual team wants you to embrace your uniqueness and be prepared to move into a new direction when it's time for you to give birth to this gift right here. Okay. Look at that. Conditioning is here. You are not like everyone else. Like I just said, you're very unique. You're not ordinary. You are a lion amongst sheep. And so when you're a lion amongst sheep, there's a whole lot of sheeple that want to keep you. They want to suppress your light. They want to dim your light. They want to convince you that you are not a lioness. They want to convince you that you're just like them. But fact of the matter is you're not. So if you've been conditioned to stay chained and bound to a certain belief system or a certain way of living or a certain way of presenting yourself in life, it's time for you to free yourself, cut that cord, release the wrong people out of your life, and step into your power, step into your lane, because you ain't walking the same path as these sheeple. You're different. You're unique, and your gift is very unique. Y'all stop. This is not the time. Do not do that. Don't do that to her. You'll get it. Raj, stop it. Okay, BJ. So, sorry about that. You might have to talk to them like that. This is not the time. Let them know, okay? You're different, but they want to suppress your light. Whoever you have surrounding you, they don't want you to step into your power here. Okay. Yes. But I feel like you're different to the degree where you have spiritual gifts that you're actually being called to bring to the world, though. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Intentionally different. Look at that. And there it is. Intentionally different. You're different, but it's time for you to be intentionally different. Okay. Embrace that difference that you have from those sheeple that surround you that wants to suppress you, because you're very powerful. And there's no reason why a lioness should ever be tied down by sheep. They should be too scared to even attempt to try to put you in this position. But sometimes when we suppress who we are and we don't let the world see just how powerful we are, people take advantage of that, and they think that they can get away with this type of stuff if they surround you in numbers, okay? Or if they keep you conditioned to a certain way of thinking. But no, you're too different for this. You got too many gifts here. So be intentionally different. I'm glad you came in. I like that. So I was about, what do you do? Some real. Okay. All right. So let's see. So you asked that. Did I answer both questions here? I think I did. So about your work and then about your spiritual team. So yes, it's time for you to, you'll be ready. You'll know when it's time to take action, because remember, you have the card of patience here. So remember, something is growing within you first before you take action. But once you're ready to give birth to it, you're going to know, because them labor pains going to kick in. The pains are going to kick in. And what does that feel like when you're comparing it when it comes to like your career path? It means these sheep will start cutting up. They start becoming a pain in the ass. No, no, sir. They start cutting up. You see what I'm saying? And so that labor pain that starts coming through, that's when you go through all of those changes. Things, you start to get more emotional. Things, it's not comfortable anymore. It gets very uncomfortable when you're going through those labor pains. And so I'll give you some money, baby. My kids, they always stealing my money. Every time they see dollar bills, they come and take them and they fight over them. Here, there's one for you. Give one to Amen. Okay, see you later. So when those pains start to kick in, you're going to know when it's time. You're going to know when it's time to go into labor, okay? And that's when it says, yes, take action. Don't hesitate. Go ahead and move into a new direction, because that's your green light. So your spiritual team is going to guide you, okay? So the next person I have is Boswell. If you're here, please be sure to check in. You got 2 questions, Boswell. Check in. I hope that answered your questions for you, Taylor. So let's see. Boswell, and then after Boswell, did we ever determine what does Crabby Lion want to do? The Crabby Lion. Okay, so let's see. You're welcome. Boswell, did you fall asleep on us? What did Crabby Lion end up saying? Because I forgot. Let me see. Did Crabby Lion say that they wanted to have questions answered or a refund? Yes, thank you again. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I guess I can answer yours because I don't see Boswell here. So we'll go ahead and do yours because you only have one question. So Crabby Lion wants to know what is Lemur, what is Laner's energy towards me? Laner's. What is Laner's energy towards Crabby Lion? Who? I'm not gonna say nothing, y'all. I'm not. It's getting too late. It's getting too late. I don't know what folks are talking about in the chat, but I'm gonna stay focused. Laner's energy towards you. So I have conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. Somebody is trying to bring something to a close here. Somebody is trying to bring something to a close here. Conclusions are within reach. I'm gonna pull a few cards. I'm gonna pull a few cards for the energy. Y'all go in there and close the door so that I don't hear you in here. The heart chakra is in the reverse. Somebody's heart chakra needs work. Okay, baby. I'll talk to her. Somebody's heart chakra is closed here. Laner's heart chakra may be closed or blocked, actually. Let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like somebody wants to try and bring some harmony and balance. This person wants to try to balance things out with you. Maybe they want to come to a close when it, bring a conclusion or a close when it comes to keeping themselves blocked off. Because at the bottom of the deck, I do have harmony here, okay? This, if I don't know, is Laner a masculine? Is that a male? Because this masculine here, their heart is actually open. The heart chakra is illuminated here. And we just had the heart chakra come out in the reverse. So maybe somebody wants to open up more, It could be highly emotional, though, when it comes to this water. It's a lot of waves here, very turbulent, a lot of waves here. So it could be, it's a lot of emotions connected to this. But somebody, they want to bring us a firm foundation into this situation, though. Somebody wants to establish a solid foundation with you, whoever this person is. Where's Crabby? So I'm feeling like this person's intentions is to balance things out, but I'm going to pull from my other deck just to see if what I'm picking up on is in alignment with their intentions, if I can find it. What's going on now? Come here, baby. Don't step on that, though. Come here. Okay. All right. I only have one person left. I'm done, y'all. Just y'all be quiet. 5 more minutes. We'll talk. I see your bag. I know you got your life vest, girl. We'll be ready tomorrow. Okay, so let me see. In terms of this person's intentions, I have here, choose your battles, moving on in the reverse, and helpless and hopeless. So somebody doesn't want to let go, though. That's why I saw nothing is yet set in stone in the other deck. BJ, close my door, baby. Nothing is yet set in stone in the other deck, because if someone is coming off as if they want to move on or like they're done with this, they're not. They want to actually open up their heart, because they realize that blocking their heart or keeping themselves blocked off emotionally has not been healthy for the relationship. So they're wanting to establish a new foundation here. But somebody is, they want to choose their battles too. If there's been a lot of battling or tug of war when it comes to this person, they're starting to see that they need to choose their battles more wisely than maybe some of the things that they were, some of the problems that was being created within the connection. I don't know if this is a relationship or whatnot, but some of the problems that was being created between the two of you might have been because of their inner child. Maybe this person is starting to see some things about themselves, because this looks like a teenager, okay, someone who's younger, but it says helpless and hopeless. I feel like this person is starting to see that there's some things going on internally. Look, detaches at the bottom of the deck here. So This person realizes they have to set themselves free and find peace here. They might have detached from you emotionally. The number 8 is coming out a lot for this person too, so it could be something going on with their abundance. Maybe that's another reason why they needed to try and establish a more firm foundation with their security, but they need to work on their root chakra. I feel like this person is trying though. I feel like their intentions is to try, but they have some work to do. What they've been projecting towards you doesn't have a lot to do with you though. It's about them. And I feel like they're starting to see that. They don't want to walk away. Challenging times is here, but it's in the reverse. So they want to come out of those challenging times. The bottom of the deck says just breathe. So they want to try and bring some peace into the situation with you. I feel like they do. Yeah, see, it says listen. They want to listen more. Maybe they would like for you to listen more, but something about listen to your intuition is very, no. Listen to your intuition. That's very important, but I feel like, yes, they want you to listen more, or maybe they feel like they need to listen more. But this person wants to fix things here. They want to balance things out with you, okay? So I hope that answered your question. Let me see. Did you have 2 questions here? What was your second question? Did you have? Hold on. I'm tripping. Yes, you had 1 question. Okay, yes. So Boswell is next. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, look at that. Last card says balance. They want to balance things out with you. They want to bring peace into this situation. But this person might be going through some challenges here. They are emotionally or financially or both. And they might have been taking it out on you, but now they're starting to see like they don't want to lose the situation. So they're trying to find a way to bring all of that negative energy to a close, okay? Find some sort of conclusion to this situation so that they can have a more solid foundation with you. So I would just say if you want to stick it out with this person, you know, maybe be patient with them while they work some things out internally. So Boswell, are you here? Hey, Russell. Thanks to all for questions and for answers along with general reading. It has been a great learning experience tonight. Thank you again. Oh, thank you, Russell. I appreciate you being here and sticking it out with us. You're welcome, Crabby Lion. I always enjoy your readings. Thank you, elect Lady Hannah. Yeah, we're pretty much done for the night. But Boswella never showed up, huh? I guess not. So I'm going to refund Boswell. I apologize. Maybe you fell asleep or you probably decided it's taking too long. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and just pull a card for the collective and then we're going to close out. So for those of you who are still here, just think of your question. Oh, thank you. Soul Star Seer. Thank you for that. All right then. Futch. Danina Futch. All right, so for the collective, just think of a question and I'm going to pull a card. Well, we got 2 cards that came out. I have mental conflict in the reverse. So come out of your head about whatever it is that you're thinking about, okay? Don't overthink it. Then you have here, trust the universe. So trust that everything is going to work out in your favor. Don't overthink it. Don't stay in your head. Don't have negative thoughts. Don't be in mental conflict. Okay, don't be double-minded about it. Just come out of your head and go with the flow. Trust that the Most High and your spiritual team has this thing in alignment, that everything is going to go the way that it's supposed to go. And just surrender to the process, you know, surrender it all. Why do we expect you to give me? Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, I love everybody. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and sit up underneath the air conditioner. Okay, baby, I got you. And get these babies to bed because they got to go to sleep. But I'll talk to you all next time. Email me for a private message. Thank you, Lucy Lou, for sticking it out. I appreciate you. And I'll talk to y'all next time, okay? All right.